Small cap stocks have been dipping over the past few weeks, and we all know that the end of the year rally is right around the corner. So, a lot of investors are looking for these stocks that they can buy low and sell high at the end of the year. And I have three of those stocks for you guys in today's video. Now, all three of these stocks can see over 50% returns or higher by the end of this year. And two of the three of these names have around 3 to 400% price targets by the end of next year. Now, in today's video, we're going to go ahead and break them down on the chart, take a look at these price targets and where they can head. Also, taking a look at their financials, talking a little bit about their financials and guidance moving forward, so we know what's actually going on behind the scenes with these companies. Now, I don't want to waste any more time. I want to jump right into this video. So, before I do, make sure you guys do like and subscribe. Click that first link in our bio down below, join up on our free Discord, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Jumping into our first stock here, we're going to have Weeble. Now, Weeble is a very, very new company, so we don't have much to go off of with their guidance, but we can see that their quarter two revenue came in up around 46% year over year to around $131 million. And their net income actually isn't too bad. Losing about $30 million on your first year on the stock market really isn't too bad, especially as they are investing back into this business. Also, we can see that free cash flow is positive up to around $271 million. That is a great sign moving forward. Now, jumping over to the chart, we are going to have a lot of good stuff to break down on Weeble. This is one of the better setups on the market currently. Now, taking a look, you can see that our BuzzBot has already killed these trades. We have a call right here that the BuzzBot alerted and that absolutely exploded. A put right here that we made some good money on. And now we have our next call, which I believe is going to absolutely explode. Now, we have gotten into the stock. We have around 150 shares, but that's for another video. Taking a look here, you can see that we are in this nice cup and handle formation, dipping down into our golden zone, which could indicate to us that a reversal is coming. Now, I do believe that this reversal is coming, and as I do take this off right here, you can see our first target is going to be up around 50%, up to around $20.13. That is my end of the year price target. That is where I expect this stock to be in about 2 months from now. Also, I do believe that there is a way where we can get a little parabolic here and see about 109% returns up to around $25.10. If that doesn't happen by the end of this year, I believe that that does happen before quarter two of 2026. And I also think that there is a possibility that this thing can go crazy by the end of next year and possibly see an end of the year 2026 target up to around $33.14. Now, I do think that that top target is going to eventually be hit, but I do think that they are going to have to operate a little bit better on their financials first and honestly just get a little bit more experience on the market before they really see that amazing growth, much like we've seen with other brokerages like SoFi and Robinhood. Jumping into stock number two here, of course, we had to go with Oscar Health. Their financials have been looking absolutely amazing, and if they get an ACA extension, this stock is going to explode. Now, taking a look at their revenue from quarter two of 2025, that came in at around $3 billion, and net income was only at a loss at around $228 million for all of 2025. Now, like I said, we expect this stock to go profitability in 2026, and with revenue coming in at around $12 billion in total this year, we can see that profitability really extend over the next few years. Also, we have free cash flow up to around $1.4 billion. That is insanely bullish. And as we do look at the chart, things get even more bullish. In my opinion, this is the best setup on the market for a long-term play. Now, this is long-term, 5 to 10-year hold. I think that if we do hold this stock for 10 years, the price can easily get over $100. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go ahead and take a look for our end of the year price target, which I have at $31.21. I think if we can get that ACA extension, we are going to see an absolute explosion within this stock. And I do think that that will take it over $31. Now, that is about a 66% gain from where prices are today, but from our entry, that is about a 106% gain. So that'd be absolutely amazing to see. I would love to see that. Also, we can see after that, we can target all-time highs at $37. Guys, when this company went public, they went public at $37. They were bringing in around $180 million in revenue. Now they bring in $12.2 billion in revenue. Tell me how this company should not be above their prior IPO price. Obviously, they are undervalued. This is a simple math equation that lets you know that this is a great, great risk to reward, and this is really going to pay off. Now, taking a look, we have our targets past that up to around $43.28, which I expect to come by 2026. Probably realistically the end of 2026, maybe even early 2027. But that is about 190% from our increase or our entry, so an absolutely amazing gain. Also up to around $55.35 will be our next target, up around 269%. So guys, this is a great stock moving forward. I really, really do like Oscar Health, and I think it's a buy all the way under $23.75. If you can get an entry under $23.75, you are going to be very, very happy in the future. And with myself and our premium members getting entries under $15, we are going to be absolutely filthy rich in the next few years. Jumping into the final stock that we're going to be reviewing in today's video, we're going to have Zeta Global. Now, Zeta Global is probably my second favorite stock on the market right now, and I believe that they have some great growth numbers going forward. Not only are they one of the stocks that follow the rule of 40, much like Palantir, TSMC, and Nvidia, they are actually one of the largest growing stocks out on the market, and they have some of the best institutional ownership. Now, also, their revenue is up around to $308 million, up around 35% year over year. Net income is only at around a $12 million loss, looking to turn profitable next year. Now, free cash flow is up to around $34 million, and full year it is up to around 140. And that brings our revenue for the full year up to around $1.2 billion. Now, taking a look at Zeta here on the chart, we can go ahead and see that we got this massive impulse in price up around 307% from around $7 up to around $38.20. Now, with the way that this stock is setting up, we can see a repeat of that, taking us from about $10.78 all the way up to around $41.78. Now, this is going to be a very, very bullish move that is going to happen, guys, and it is going to happen very, very quick. Like I said, this stock has around 70% institutional ownership, meaning that they own around 70% of this stock already. So once retail does catch on, they're going to catch on quick. FOMO is really going to lead investors into this fire, and it is going to continue pushing this stock higher. Now, we can go ahead and actually measure this move from $7 up to $38 and measure it again from our low to our high. And that takes us actually exactly to $41.78. As you see, I can paste that right over. This is obviously a very, very clear target right here. And that is going to be up around 194% from our entry. But even from prices today, it's still a very good gain of around 102%. So it is not too late at all. And I believe that this stock over the next couple years is going to absolutely explode. Now, taking a look at our next target here, we're going to be up around 326%, up to around $60.74. And this is going to be our 1618 extension here. Now, this is going to be the main target where I'm looking to get my trims. And after about a 326% gain, I'm going to be more than happy to take my trims because we're going to make over $50,000. Now, I have over 1,000 shares of Zeta Health or Zeta Global, so this is going to be a very, very beautiful run to watch, honestly, and I can't wait to see my portfolio continue to perform well with this stock. Now, our last target is going to be up for our 2030 price target, guys. This is not going to happen anytime soon. Don't think that this is going to happen tomorrow. This is going to happen probably by the end of 2028, maybe even pushing to 2030. But like I said, I've done my research. This is a great stock for the long term. And I totally forgot, October 9th, they are bringing out Tom Brady to do one of their AI marketing press conferences, which could see some pretty bullish inflow. We saw Sydney Sweeney come out with AEO, and the stock ran over 17%. So maybe you bring out that hot Chuz guy and Tom Brady. Maybe we see a little bit of a bounce for some of those lovebirds out there. But taking a look, we can see that top target is up 545% to around $91.43. So at the end of this day, buy this name, hold this name, forget about it, come back in a few years, and you will be pleasantly surprised. Now, for this stock, what we are seeing and what we are getting off of this is that we are currently in our first wave move. We should get a pullback after we do hit around $27. Then from there, move up to around $41.78. So our timeline is more targeting this $41.78 target by around Q1 of 2026. All right, boys. Well, that's all I have for you guys in today's video. Thank you if you stayed till the end. Make sure you guys do drop a like and subscribe, as it really does help out the video. And if you guys did stay until the end, drop a comment down below what stock I should review next. Maybe some stocks that I've never heard of and I may be missing out. So let me know down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.